Hi, in this video, we'll be exploring the fascinating world of jewelry through different historical eras. From the ancient civilizations to the modern age, jewelry has evolved in style, materials, and craftsmanship in a way that reflects the culture and values of each era. Join me as we delve into the periods that have shaped the art of jewelry making. But first, let me introduce myself to those who are coming here for the first time. My name is Amanda and I'm building a community of jewelry collectors and lovers. If you're looking for candid conversations on the world of high jewelry and pieces to add to your collection, and you also want to stay in the know of happenings in this sparkling world of jewelry, hit that subscribe button to become a part of this family. I'm really glad you're here. Now let's begin. Our journey begins in the ancient and classical era, where jewelry held a deep cultural and religious significance. In ancient Egypt, jewelry such as amulets and collar necklaces adorned both royalty and commoners and symbolized protection and status. The Greeks crafted pieces adorned with gemstones and symbolic motifs, while the Romans favored elaborate jewelry showcasing wealth and power. Gold and precious gemstones were prized materials, and techniques like filigree and granulation were pioneered during this era. It set a foundation for centuries of jewelry craftsmanship. Moving forward to the Renaissance and Baroque eras, jewelry became a canvas for artistic expression and innovation. In Renaissance Italy, for instance, jewelry reflected humanism and classical revival, with designs inspired by ancient Roman and Greek motifs. Intricate goldsmithing techniques flourished, creating pieces adorned with enamel, pearls, and colored gemstones. Meanwhile, the Baroque period, characterized by dramatic expressions and grandeur, saw jewelry designs that were bold, asymmetrical, and adorned with large, elaborate gemstones like diamonds and rubies. Jewelry became a symbol of status and opulence during these periods of cultural and artistic flourishing. The Georgian Era, spanning from the early 18th to the early 19th century, marked a significant period of elegance in jewelry design. Named after the consecutive reigns of 4 King Georges of England, this era saw a departure from the heavy, elaborate styles of the Baroque period to more delicate and intricate design. Georgian jewelry is characterized by the extensive use of diamonds, pearls, and colored gemstones, often set in silver-topped gold or precious metals like yellow gold. Techniques such as foil-backed settings and closed-back settings were developed during the Georgian era to enhance the brilliance of gemstones in candlelit settings. Mourning jewelry in particular became popular during this time, with pieces crafted from black enamel, jet, and hair of deceased loved ones serving as tokens of remembrance. The Victorian era ushered in a period of sentimentality and symbolism in jewelry. Named after Queen Victoria of England, this era spanned from 1837 to 1901 and saw a resurgence of romanticism and nostalgia in design. Jewelry during this time often featured intricate designs incorporating motifs like hearts, flowers, and serpents, symbolizing love, mourning, and eternity. Techniques like enamel work, cameos, and seed pearls were popular, catering to the sentimental and elaborate taste of the era's high society. Queen Victoria's personal jewelry preferences, including her love for diamonds and colored gemstones, influenced trends across Europe and beyond. When it comes to jewelry, there are 3 distinct periods in the Victorian era. Early Victorian jewelry, also known as the Romantic period, featured designs inspired by nature, with motifs such as flowers, leaves, and birds, intricately rendered in gold and gemstones like pearls and turquoise. Queen Victoria's enduring love for Prince Albert influenced the popularity of sentimental jewelry, including lockets and charm bracelets. The mid-Victorian era, also known as the Grand Period or the High Victorian period, saw a shift towards grandeur and opulence in jewelry design. Advances in diamond cutting techniques, such as the introduction of the rose cut and old mine cut, allowed for the creation of pieces adorned with sparkling diamonds and colored gemstones. Towards the end of the Victorian era, the aesthetic movement influenced jewelry design, and it was all about simplicity, craftsmanship, and the use of unconventional materials such as enamel, ivory, and gemstones like opal and moonstones. Jewelry became more accessible to the growing middle class, with mass production techniques allowing for the creation of affordable pieces inspired by the designs of the aristocracy. The Edwardian Era, spanning from 1901 to 1910, during the reign of King Edward VII of England, was characterized by a shift towards elegance, luxury, and innovation in jewelry design. Influenced by the opulence of the Belle Epoque in Europe, Edwardian jewelry reflected a lighter, more delicate aesthetic compared to the preceding Victorian era. Platinum became a metal of choice for jewelry due to its strength and ability to be intricately pierced and molded, allowing for the creation of delicate lace-like designs adorned with diamonds and other gemstones. Edwardian jewelry often featured garlands, ribbons, and bows set with diamonds in open-work setting, creating pieces that exuded femininity and sophistication. The use of pearls, especially lustrous and creamy white Akoya pearls from Japan, became synonymous with Edwardian elegance, adorning necklaces, earrings, and tiaras worn at lavish social events. Techniques such as mill-grain detailing, which added a beaded edge to settings, further enhanced the luxurious appeal of Edwardian jewelry. Art Nouveau emerged in the late 19th century as a reaction against the perceived academic art of the time, embracing natural forms and curvilinear designs inspired by the natural world. In jewelry, Art Nouveau designers sought to create pieces that were more than mere adornment. They were artistic expressions of beauty and symbolism. Organic motifs such as flowing lines, floral patterns, insects, and mystical creatures like dragons and fairies were incorporated into jewelry designs. Artisans utilized a variety of materials, including enamel, ivory, glass, and semi-precious stones like opals, often combined with precious metals such as gold and silver. Art Nouveau jewelry was characterized by its innovative use of materials and techniques, such as pique-à-jour enamel, which created a stained glass effect by allowing light to pass through translucent enamel. The emphasis on craftsmanship and individuality led to the creation of unique handcrafted pieces that showcased the creativity and skill of the artisans. René Lalique, Georges Fouquet, and Louis Comfort Tiffany were among the prominent jewelry designers who embraced the Art Nouveau style. Art Deco emerged in the 1920s and flourished through the 1930s, reflecting the dramatic and modern spirit of the interwar period. Characterized by bold geometric shapes, sleek lines, and a fascination with exotic creatures, Art Deco jewelry represented a departure from the organic forms of Art Nouveau. The style embraced symmetry, sharp angles, and a sense of glamour and luxury, influenced by the geometric motifs of Cubism and the sleek designs of the Machine Age. Jewelry designs often featured bold color contrast, using gemstones such as emeralds, rubies, sapphires, and diamonds set in platinum or white gold to enhance their brilliance. Pieces were often inspired by ancient civilizations such as Egypt, with motifs like pyramids, sphinxes, and hieroglyphics integrated into designs. Intricate craftsmanship, including calibre-cut gemstones, stepped or tiered settings, and filigree work, showcased the attention to detail characteristics of Art Deco jewelry. Some famous jewelers that dominated this era include Cartier, Van Cleef & Arpels, Bovin, and even Suzanne Belperron. The Ritual Era, also known as the Hollywood or cocktail era, emerged during and after World War II. It is characterized by bold, extravagant designs, influenced by the glamour of Hollywood and the societal optimism following the war. Jewelry from this period often featured large faceted gemstones like citrines, amethysts, and aquamarines, set in yellow or rose gold. Designs were dramatic and whimsical, often incorporating motifs like bows, ribbons, and floral clusters. The Retro Era marked a return to larger, more ostentatious pieces after the restraints of the war years, reflecting a desire for luxury and celebration. The contemporary era in jewelry design includes styles and trends from the late 20th century to the present day. It is characterized by diversity, innovation, and a wide range of influences from global cultures, art movements, and technological advancements. Contemporary jewelry designers often blend traditional craftsmanship with modern materials and techniques such as computer-aided design and 3D printing. Sustainability and ethical practices have also become significant considerations, leading to a rise of eco-friendly materials and transparent supply chains. Contemporary jewelry reflects individuality, personal expression, and a fusion of artistic, cultural, and technological influences, catering to diverse tastes and lifestyles in a globalized world. Well, that's it! The different jewelry eras and how they have contributed to telling the story of our world and cultures. Let me know if you'd like to see more educational videos like this one. Also, feel free to drop your favorite jewelry era in the comment section below. Oh yes, lest I forget, I think the diamond industry is experiencing a serious shakeup that could completely crash the market. Click this video on the screen to see why the prices of diamonds are about to become cheaper than you could ever imagine. I'll see you in that video. Bye bye.